Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing fabulous today. So as you would have seen, I've posted my divorce journey and I'm now a divorced woman. Many of you followed my story from I was living in Jamaica, coming to the US, and my transition overall. I've been getting a lot of DMs, emails, and a lot of comments just wanting to know more context as to what has been going on and also where I'm at today. Just to frame everything, the relationship started in 2018. I got married in January 2019 in Jamaica. I migrated here to America in 2020, December 2020, and in 2024 in January, I got served with divorce documents. I've told you before, this was not the first time that I've been served with divorce documents, but this time I knew it was real. This time, so much had happened that I knew, yeah, this was definitely real. And I got served just a few days before our 5th-year wedding anniversary, which in itself is sad. But yeah, so that is a synopsis of the timeline of the relationship. And also, I cannot say definitively what led to the divorce. So I know that's one of the number one questions I'm being asked. Why did you get a divorce? What's going on? In my mind, I'm thinking whatever we were dealing with, it wasn't as serious. Well, I wouldn't say it's not as serious, but it wasn't infidelity. It wasn't anything grand enough in my mind to warrant a divorce. However, if someone files a divorce, I'm sure there had to be a reason behind it, right? I'm sure you don't just get up and decide to divorce for no reason. But I cannot say definitively what that reason was. I felt like I had to face it on my own, and there was so much that I was dealing with at the time. I felt lonely, I felt neglect, I felt lost, I felt confused, I felt just so many different emotions that I was battling at the time. And so in the midst of it, therapy was really the tool that I used to kind of help me to figure it all out. And the thing is, I didn't only need therapy to deal with the transition and the divorce and going into singledom and all of that, but I needed therapy so I could love myself again. I could know myself, and I could know that I am deserving of love. I'm worthy. I needed therapy to know that I'm not deserving of how I'm being treated. And so being matched with a licensed professional that kind of gave me tools to help me navigate the transition was so helpful, and gave me tools to know that I'm worthy. I remember one exercise was to look myself in the mirror, and my therapist would say, look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself positive things, compliment yourself, say something nice to yourself every single day. And that was so important or imperative in just building my confidence back up, because life can get so heavy sometimes. You may think you're the strongest soldier and you can do it all, but life gets so heavy sometimes where you just cannot do it on your own. And I couldn't do it on my own. With the breakup and just everything that was going on, I needed the help, and I'm happy that I reached out for the help. From my personal experience, I think therapy is just so helpful in so many different ways, because life can get so heavy, and with so many things happening for me, my therapy sessions, they were like a quiet in the noise. I would just, in that moment, I'm still. In that moment, I can pour out my feelings, my thoughts, and I felt I could breathe a sigh of relief in that moment. And that's where today's sponsor, BetterHelp, comes in. BetterHelp has qualified, licensed professionals available to you, and once you signed up, I signed up with BetterHelp with my own money, with my own wanting of therapy. So I can tell you firsthand, once you sign up, you complete a questionnaire, and with this questionnaire, you are basically matched with a therapist that's right for you. Once you get matched, you go ahead and you can book your first therapy session. I was nervous to complete my first therapy session because I didn't know what to expect, but honestly, once I got matched, I was so comfortable with my therapist. I could just go over everything. I also love that they have a journal on their platform, so every day you can document your thoughts, your feelings. And for me, having like a daily diary, a daily journal to document everything as I was going through the process was so helpful. Another thing is, if you're not vibing with your therapist, if you're not really connecting with them, you can switch your therapist at no additional cost, so for free. And you know, one thing that I loved is that BetterHelp offers therapy online. I didn't have to leave my apartment to get therapy. It's online based, so you can video chat with your therapist. You can do just a phone call if you don't want to be on video, or you can just do a messaging session. So I absolutely love the convenience of it. So if you think that therapy is right for you, you can use the link in my description or go to betterhelp.com/Alicia Kim to get 10% off your first month of therapy. Thank you so much to BetterHelp for sponsoring this portion of today's video. So now, as I sit with you today, going through therapy, having gone through the divorce, I can tell you I am a different woman. I'm a different person from the person I was a year ago, 5 months ago, 7 months ago. I think I'm more confident. I feel like I can take on the world. I feel like if anything were to face me like that again, I would not be blindsided. I wouldn't feel weak. I wouldn't feel just lost. I feel like if I can go through that, I can go through anything. As I'm talking to you, I don't know if I can tell you that I am looking forward to getting married again. I don't know if I can tell you that I'm looking forward to just diving into anything naive again. It's going to take more work. I am self-aware enough to tell you that I know I need more work. And even emotionally, some days I'm good, some days I'm not. Starting the new year, I was just bawling. I was in my shower and I was just bawling my eyes out because it's like you're still mourning something. Like some days you're good and you're going about your days, but some days you just reflect on what you had and what it came down to. But I think that I'm in a better place. I can say that much. I'm in a better place. I'm happier. I am hopeful for the future. And I want to put this behind me and move forward. But I also think it's important to share my story, because I shared the good times, I shared the happy times, I shared the traveling, I shared the anniversaries and the good moments. I want you to have the complete picture of everything. And I'm asked if I regret getting married, and I absolutely don't. I think I spoke to this already, where I believe that everything that happens in our life is a part of our story. It's a part of our story and it needed to happen. If that didn't happen, then something else would. So I don't regret getting married. I can tell you, I never ever want to put myself in a position again where I feel like my future is in someone else's hand. And like someone have the handle and I have the blade. I never ever want to feel like my future is dependent upon someone else, because it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. And again, my story is unique. I'm not making any broad statements at all. I'm just talking about my situation. But I learned the 48 laws of power when I was going through it, I was going through the 48 laws of power with someone, and I think the one that stood out to me is this one. Never outshine the master. Hide your talent in the presence of your superiors so they don't feel insecure. And for me, I am convinced that I didn't do that well enough. I was too, as I said, I came here to this new country and I was just trying to do. And I don't think it was received well. I kind of take away a lot of learning lessons from the divorce, but I think when I think about me as a woman, and I think, should I have fallen back more? Should I have just relaxed? I could have. But I also had goals, and I think not because I'm in a new country meant I should just not have my dreams and aspirations. I should just throw them out the window. When I say fall back, the only thing I was really doing was my YouTube, building it and trying to make it more successful and increase my earnings. I say to myself, should I have just played the back? And of course, this was my first time being a wife, so I don't know if I can't come and say I was the best wife, I was the best woman, I was the best of everything, I did everything perfect. I cannot say that, but I know that I gave the best that I could give. I came here from Jamaica. Excuse me. I came here and I saw the situation that was at hand, and I thought that let's work together and make it better. Let's see how we can improve this and make it better. So and moving into the new apartment, that was really our first time sorry, that we would be alone, where I could really be a wife. So I didn't even get the opportunity. I don't think I really got the opportunity to be a wife in my household where we were alone. This was the first time. So as I say, it's just a lot, different things. And as I go through therapy, as I continue to work on myself, more will come to the surface. And all I can say is I'm looking for better days. I'm looking to be truly happy again. I'm looking to just put this behind me and move forward. So yeah, that's really all that I want to talk to you about today. I hope the video was insightful in some way. I know I was just rambling, but it's just raw, real, and I'm just talking as it comes to me. I don't have a script or nothing, you know. This is just my life. So yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.